Hello and welcome to episode 20 of the FrannyDoMakes knitting podcast. My name is Fran. I am a knitter and crafter based in Leeds in West Yorkshire in the north of England in the United Kingdom. This is the place where I talk mainly about what I've been making over the last 2 weeks. I have had some extra bonus episodes on the channel as well. I did a vlog of my Stephen West cowl, not this, and I have done recently a bit of a stash tour and craft room tour, which are both up on the channel as well. But generally it's what I've been making, what I'm planning to make, what things I've bought, acquisitions, or tools, things like that. So if that's your kind of scene, then please stick by and watch along with me. Thank you to any subscribers that have subscribed. Thanks to everyone who comments. Welcome if you're new. Grab a cuppa. I'm feeling festive with my reindeer mug. So yeah, let's get going. So this is episode 20. We'll get started now with where you can find me. So I'll put up the card. So I am online generally as FrannyDoMakes. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry under that same name, and also on Facebook as FrannyDoPage. All the show notes for all the information that I'll talk about today, so all the links to the patterns, all the links to the yarn dyers, and any other crafty shops, so things like project bags or stitch markers or anything like that, I'll link everything on the website. I do link via non-Ravelry pages if I can, and if I can't I will put the note on saying that it is a Ravelry link if you have access issues, okay? So yeah, that's it. Oh, the website is www.frannydo.co.uk, and you'll find that link below and also on the card there. So yes, episode 20. That's a nice round number, isn't it? So, well, I'll start with what I always start with and then we'll get in. We are going to be doing the giveaway winners as well, because we had 500 subscriber giveaway on the last podcast episode. So I will get to the winners after I've done the introduction and everything, and before I start the whips. Yeah, so today I have no finished objects. I've put a lot of things on hold to do some gift knitting so that I can get those done before I need them doing. So today is 3 works in progress that are all Christmas gifts, and the giveaway winners. I don't really have any acquisitions, but there is some news at the end, okay? Right. So, what's on the wall is what we always start with. So, what's on the wall today is my Advent project from last year, which is the Adventuresome Wrap by Amber O'Brien. Sorry, I've got a bit of a frog in my throat today. So yeah, that's the Adventuresome Wrap. It's I knit it using my 24 colour Advent, which was a fade. It was from Castle View Yarns. This was the Advent from 2021. Yep, that's right. And it was sort of a tropical themed fade. And the alternate contrast colour is the grey, which was a colour called Charcoal, I believe, and that was from Somerset Yarns. It's a great pattern for Advents. Another Advent project I'm wearing is my Vertices Unite, which is patterned by Stephen West. I knit this with a Fibre Fox Advent from 2020, which was also a fade, but as you can see I didn't choose to knit it as a fade. If anyone's interested, I have made a list of a load of patterns that I think are really good for Advents. I was thinking of just doing a quick video where I give you a list of them all and show you some pictures of them. So if you're happy, if you want to see something like that, I can get that recorded and put that up. Because I think sometimes we get into that time, aren't we, where I don't know, there's that many things being bombarded at you. It's hard to know what to start with, isn't it? Or because they cost a lot of money, the advents, and there's a lot of yarn in them. If you get a 20 gram, there's a lot of yarn to work with, so you want to make sure that you're using it for something that you're going to wear, don't you, or use or what have you. So yeah, I might do that. So, right, let's get to the giveaway. So we have 3 prizes up for grabs. 2 that are physical prizes that will be sent out, and another which will be a pattern. So the first one is for this lovely yarn, which is some Nep sock. It's 100 grams of 85% superwash merino and 15% Donegal Nep. There's 400 metres or 437 yards, and it is in the colourway Pixie Sticks. And this is by Noodle Soup yarn. It was one of my favourite dyers. And I've also added on a little stitch marker there, which is a little strawberry donut. So I've done a random comment generator picker online, so it's all completely random. The first winner is Elaine Draper. So Elaine wrote the comment, "Well done on the 500 subscribers. I have not yet managed to get a sock mojo going, but I would love the college days pattern. I love a slipover." So the question I asked was, which of the patterns that I have made in the podcast would you choose to make? Okay, so that was Elaine. So Elaine, if you can, I'll get to that in a minute. So Elaine, you are the lucky winner of this beautiful yarn. So winner number 2, which is for this project bag. So it's got some beautiful little knitting sheep on it. Are they knitting? Some of them are knitting, some of them are covered in flowers. There's also a handle on it and a little piece of cake on there as well. So this is the second prize, and this goes to the number 2 winner, which is Julie Lowe's. And her comment was, "Congratulations on the 500 subscribers. I am new to your channel from the Twists and Turns Make Along videos, so I'm on a mission to binge watch and catch up. I love your twists and turns, and I am definitely tempted and inspired to have a go at it." So there you go, Julie. That's going to be yours. And the final winner, sorry, excuse me, got a very dry mouth. The final winner for the pattern of your choice from the list on the Ravelry page, or if you're not on there, wherever, is Camilla Sharp. So Camilla, your comment was, "Congratulations on your 500 plus subscribers. I am still knitting away on my twists and turns. I'm on the second wing now, so the end is in sight. The pattern that looks interesting to make is the sprocket socks." So if you want to make the sprocket socks, then great, if you let me know. If you're on, so all of the winners, if you can either message me on Instagram as @FrannyDoMakes or on Ravelry, you can send me a direct message on there, which is also FrannyDoMakes. If you don't, if you don't have access to either of those, leave me a comment below, and I'll let you know. I'll get an email set up that you can, that you can message me on. Okay, so that's Elaine, Julie and Camilla. So I will put the names on the screen, obviously, and I will put you in the comment as well. If I can tag you on that, I think I'll try to. Please get back to me before the next episode, so you've got 2 weeks to get back to me. If you don't get back to me, then I'll have to pick another winner, basically. Okay, so lovely. Well done, guys. Oh dear, I got a bit overexcited there. So there we go, that's the winners. So well done everybody. Thank you everyone who commented for all your lovely comments and the congratulations on the increase in the subscribers. Please keep subscribing if you've not subscribed already. See the little reindeer's bottom. So yeah, carry on doing it. The more subscribers, comments, likes that we get, the more that the channel gets out there. So that'd be great. I'm not in this for anything. I'm not in this for money or anything. It's just for fun. But it's just nice to know that there's people out there that like the same things that you do and that you can chat about it. So yeah, please comment. Have a conversation if you can. It's lovely. Oh, right, I need a breather now. I've got way too excited about that. Oh, right. Oh dear, hang on. Notification. Right, so I'll move on to my whips now. So as I said, one's fallen over. I am trying to concentrate on getting my gift knits done. Because last year, if you've been here from the start, you'll know that I started making a cardigan for my husband. It was meant to be for either his birthday or Christmas, which is in December. I don't think he got it well in March. The least said about that project, the better. If you were here at the time, you will know how I felt about it. So, the first thing I'm making is for my husband, but it's a much smaller project. So, this is the Snuggle is Real cowl by Maxim Sear, so that's Max the Knitter. This is where I'm at so far, so I have got quite far. So it's like a mosaic knitting pattern. Excuse me. So it's knitting double DK weight yarn, and you use some Surrey alpaca as well. So you start from the bottom with a provisional cast on. I've used the crochet hook onto the needle method. You do some ribbing, and then I think you'll fold that under so it'll be like half at the time. Then it's this 2-colour mosaic pattern, which is just knits, purls and slip stitches. It's really easy to do. And then at the top you'll have another band of ribbon, and then there's a drawstring in the middle, and you line it with Surrey alpaca, so some fluff. So the yarn I'm using for this, this main colour here is by the Woolly Tangle. Let me see if I've got the labels. Oh, here. So the grey is from the Woolly Tangle. That's their details there. And the colourway is Slate. And it was batch E11. It's Merino Bamboo. I didn't even realise it was that. Merino Bamboo, double knitting, superwash merino. It is very soft. I'd not even realised it was bamboo. So that's the main colour. This main colour here, and then the contrast colour is no, I don't have the label for this. I must have taken it out. But this is Sugar and Spice. I actually thought this was redder, but it's actually coming out quite pink on the screen, but it's more, I mean, it is quite pink. I mean, does it look particularly pink? No? You can carry it off, it's fine. So this is called Sugar and Spice, and this is by Truly Hooked, and that is a DK. I think it's a merino nylon. And the contrast lining will be done in this, which again looks pink, but it's more, I'd say it's red. Maybe like a raspberry. Maybe, like, you know, like a pinky red. I'm trying to talk myself into this, aren't I? Anyway, this is what he's getting. I'm not redoing it. Okay, so this is by Ducky Darlings, and the colourway is Fuchsia, which is one of my favourite flowers. So this is a Surrey Alpaca Silk. It's 50-gram ball, 300 metres. And so that will be the lining. So I think it's plenty long enough here. This is 8 and a bit inches. The pattern says to knit it till it's 13 inches. So that's going to be quite long. And looking, and I think I'm going to run out of this if I keep going. So I'm going to get to 9 inches and then I'm going to call it. So I'll probably have another, this on top, another 4 repeats. It's a really nice pattern repeat. I thought it'd be the other way around, with the pink being the little dots, but it's not. Not that I think there's anything wrong with that. So yeah, it's lovely and soft. It's going to be ever so squishy and warm. So, as I've told you before, my husband works outside in the garden office. It's a particularly cold snap this week. It's been really cold out there, so I think he'll be glad of this for after Christmas. But his birthday is on the 17th of December, so it's more or less the same week. So that's that. So I'm getting on with that, which I'm quite pleased with. It's a nice quick knit, and with it being in the double knitting weight, it's going nice. So I am using a 4mm needle, and I used a 3.5mm for the ribbon. And as I said, 13.5 it was meant to be. Yeah, I'm going to do it till 9. Having looked at other projects on Ravelry, a lot of them said they only did a shorter length, and looking at them, I prefer the shorter length. Otherwise it's going to be right up here. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. It also has you knit the I-cord, which is the for the drawstring, in the Surrey Alpaca. And I might just do it, I might do it with the DK with a couple of strands, because you have to do it 8 strands of the Surrey, and I've only got one ball. It's going to be a nightmare to figure that out, so I might just do 2 strands with the DK. So I'll still have the fluff as well. So that's the first one. So I'm confident that I'll get that finished. My second work in progress is, hang on, I'm just going to have to go blow my nose. Oh, I just literally dropped the whole toilet paper in the toilet. Idiot. Right, okay. So my next project is, I've literally jumped on the bandwagon that everybody else has. So you'll see I am if you watch my stash tour, I have some BFL nylon from What Mustard Made, which is in the colour Silver Burt. I think now she calls it silver, it would be Neon Heart, which is her speckles that she puts on different colourways. So this was on the grey base. So it's got beautiful, beautiful speckles in it. But I find it just a little bit scratchy for next to skin. I have been advised that this does, once it's washed, comes up much softer, so we'll see. At the moment I'm holding it together with this Surrey Alpaca from Truly Hooked with her label, which is in the colourway Twilight. This is Baby Surrey Alpaca and Mulberry Silk. So I'm holding those together and I am knitting a Sophie Shawl. So this is the Sophie Shawl by Petite Knit. Everybody seems to be knitting it at the moment. But I thought, oh, I wonder what they'll look like together. And I think you'll agree they're looking absolutely beautiful. Just that bit of the sort of lilac in with the speckles, I think it's looking really nice. So, I'm not really sure what size I'm making because I'm doing it on a... Is it a 4.5? A 4.5 needle, which is, I think it's meant to be a 5. But I normally knit up quite... I haven't checked my gauge. I don't think it matters. I'm just going to knit until I've run out. I'm halfway through this and then I'm going to start doing the decreases. So there we go. It's just garter stitch with an I-cord edge. Just dead easy to do. It's a 6 row repeat, so you just have to remember where you are. So to do it, to remember where I am, I have 5 stitch markers just next to me, and every time I do a row, and I have a ruler in the middle, it could be a pen, it could whatever, and I just move one to the other side. Once I've done 5, I do the increase row and then I move them back to the other side again. Does that make sense? It's just better than just writing on the piece of paper, because I'd lose the piece of paper or whatever. Anyway, so there you go. And plus I think I've maybe done an increase in the wrong place a few times, but you can't tell. It's just a gradual increase. And then it just goes down the other way. So, depending on how it turns out, if when it washed it comes up softer, I mean, it doesn't feel too bad actually. It's a little bit itchy. If it is still a little bit itchy, because me and my sister, we both are quite sensitive to itchy stuff. So, I mean, this is fine. Merino is fine. But I'll see how it turns out. If it turns out nice and soft, I might give it to my sister. If not, I'll give it to my mother-in-law because she's fine with any kind of wool and stuff. So, yeah. Either way, I think you'll agree. It's really pretty. I'm really loving how it's working up. Generally, I'm working on it when it's night time and it just looks grey. But in the sunlight, the colour of that surrey just really comes out. So yeah, I'm really enjoying working on that. It's a nice, easy knit. I don't have to really look what I'm doing. I have to be careful to make sure that I'm picking up both strands, because I've not knit with surrey before. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I think it looks pretty. So that's my second work in progress. Oh, I should have said, this one, it was my Snuggle Israel was living in this bag, which is from Castleview Yarns, which has got lovely chameleons and tropical fruits on. This one's living in a bag I made myself, which is along the same lines. This has got stationery on. There we go. Right, and then my third work in progress is some Christmas socks for my sister, using some West Yorkshire spinners in the colour Candy Cane, and also the mini is West Yorkshire spinners. I think it's Cherry Drop. I just wound off a small ball of it for the contrast. And I have a little beaded progress keeper, which is like a little Christmas mouse. I think that was from Jen's Crafty Charms. Is that her name? I'll put it on the screen. I think that's what it was. I got it from Yorkshire Yarn Fest when I went last year. There you go. So that's those. I've just done toe up, Turkish cast on like I always do, increase to 64, and I'm doing a 3x1 rib because that fits her better. But this time, to sort of make sure it's more even, I did knit 2 and then started the purl 1, knit 3, purl 1. So then otherwise you start over here and it's not even basically. So that's made it nice and even. There's a few jumps in the yarn, but I'm not fanning about making them juggler stripes. You won't be able to tell anyway. So there you go, it's a nice stripy sock. There we go. And that's living in my lovely Christmas bag from Stitched by Mrs. D. That's Paula. There you go. A bit of thread on that. There we go. I believe she is making some more. I believe. I could be wrong. Anyway, so that is my 3 works in progress. I don't think I've got anything else to show you. Oh, I did go through and make a list of all the things I want to make next year. So that's coming. A lot of them are things that were supposed to be made this year. So we'll see about that anyway. Right, so there we go. That's all the things I'm working on. I've not had any new acquisitions, I don't think, that's yarny related. I'm trying to be good and not spend anything. Oh, I did buy a pattern. No, I can't remember what it was. I think it was the sweater I showed that I was going to maybe use the Wool and the Gang cotton for. Block Party sweater, I think it's called. I did have a delivery of a new Christmas necklace, which is, it says ho ho ho. I should have got the red one really. It's not very, I thought it'd be more solid than it is, but it's a bit see-through. But that's that. That's from She Is Fierce. There's no card in it, which is a bit annoying. It's like a little card. But there's a sticker. She Is Fierce. Can't really see it. Oh. Anyway, that's from Etsy. I also balled up this yarn, which is the Pansy. It's by Bona Yarns. Pansy Craze. It's DK. 100% merino. And I'm going to make my sister some mitts out of this. I'm going to do, so these are my tinsel mitts. The patterns from by Andrea Mowry. So I'll probably do her some of these. And I've got some leftovers of this yarn because I only used a little bit of this, and I'm going to knit the add-on for the flap that comes over. So I'll probably knit her some the same with the flap that comes over. I can put a nice button on it as well. So I like these for when it's colder, but I find that I still get cold fingers. I do have very cold hands. I think my circulation is not brilliant. So I think I've told you everything about that. So yeah, that's all the nitty gritty and the knitting content, the giveaway winners. I will do a quick video of, well, it probably won't be that quick because I've got loads in the list, of some advent project ideas. So if you'd like to see that, I will put that up. So yeah, please, if you're one of the giveaway winners, please comment below, or as I said, message me on Instagram as @FrannyDoMakes. You can send me a direct message, or you can send me a direct message on Ravelry to let me know who you are and send me your address so that I can get these posted off to you. Or if you're the, if it's Camilla, if you can let me know what pattern you would like, and if you're on Ravelry I can send it you as a gift on Ravelry, or if not, let me know and I can organise it some other way to email you a PDF pattern of your choice. Okay, so thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed the content today. Let me know, are you getting some gift knitting done? Do you think you're going to be done on time? What sort of projects are you working on? I've chosen quite small ones this year, so I'm hoping that I will get finished. And yeah, let me know if have you jumped on the Sophie Shawl bandwagon. I would advise you to. It's a very, very relaxing pattern, which is needed at the moment. So, yes, leave me a comment. Please like the video if you've liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I will work on the next video, which will be for the Advent patterns, and another episode of the podcast in another 2 weeks, hopefully. Thank you for joining me. Have a lovely 2 weeks. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon. Bye.